right? And then the presentation, how many layers we have? Presentation, application, and database layers. So like this,
Yes,
everything
ma'am.
in the thing. So now we will move on to our important sessions, which is user administration. Okay. From here, all the
Ma'am.
things will be important, right? We have completely moved on to our security part, right? So from
Yeah,
here,
ma'am.
we having all important things. So okay, so we are in a big company, which is Coca-Cola, for example. We are working in a Coca-Cola company, and there we will be having different regions, right? Different companies will be there. I mean, companies means regions. Okay, so for
Yeah, ma'am.
example, we have Latin America, and the other region will be North America, and then we have Asia, we have India, we have Canada, and then we have Germany. Okay, like this, we have a lot of organizations. In this case, what happens is that I'll be working in this Germany location. Okay. And
Yeah,
you
ma'am.
are the new consultant. You are the new consultant. So Aishwarya will join Latin America and she is new to this project. So once she is new to this project, what happens? I'm sharing my screen, right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
ma'am.
Yeah. What happens? So when usually Aishwarya joins the company, one of the security consultant need to give the access, right? I'm in Germany. Though if you join Latin America, I can give you access. But the thing is, I have to know that you joined the company, right? Someone has to intimate, like your manager has to intimate the security people that this is Aishwarya from our team. Maybe you are FICO consultant, for example. Okay, you joined the company as FICO consultant. Then what happens if you raise the ticket? No, you can't raise. What happens?
Manager.
Manager will raise the ticket, right? When manager raise the ticket, he will mention that this is the Aishwarya is the new joinee of this FICO as a FICO consultant. Can you please create user ID and give access of some X user? Might be, see, Soundarya is in your team. You joined in their team, okay? One of the FICO consultant is Soundarya. In that case, what, and you both are in the same level. In that case, what they will tell? They will tell as model user, or what you will call in your company,
Reference user.
reference user.
Reference user.
Right, right. So model user or reference user or referral user, whatever. Okay, these three things are same. Model user or reference user or referral user. Okay, in this thing,
Yeah,
what,
ma'am.
so Aishwarya and the reference user is Soundarya. So we have to get that intimation of the tickets, right? So yeah, as
Yeah,
you know,
ma'am.
I'll be quickly moving on. Okay. So in some see, Aishwarya is a new FICO consultant. When you join the company, manager will raise a request, right? Raise a request through any of the third party tool. Okay, third party tools are what is the ticketing tool you are using?
Flow.
Flow.
Flow. Yeah.
We have NARSC tool, we have Flow, and we have Keon, we have GAM share, and Loton. Okay, few people will be remedy tool. Few people will be using service now, and few people, as you told, it will be flow. Okay, but
Yeah,
service
ma'am.
in a higher rate. A lot of people will be using service now.
Yeah, ma'am.
What happens? I have to create your user ID. Why? You are a new consultant, that's why I have to create it, right? So in this case, while the consultant, now I have to create user ID and give rules to the user as per the reference user. Is it clear?
Yeah,
As
ma'am.
all this, I will be moving forward quickly. Okay. So that
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Last name, 3-4 letters.
it will not be
For
three
ex.
years. It should be five characters from last name and one character from
Last name.
first name. Okay. Or what we can do, take five characters from first name and one from last name. This is one method. Okay. Your company is following the second method. Take four characters from last name and one character from first name.
First.
Okay. Based
Yeah,
upon
ma'am.
this will be changed. Okay. As per our company requirement, some will follow first method and some will follow second method. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So coming to this, creation of the user ID is fine. But I just want to ask you, in SAP, how many user types we have?
I did.
Third one is communication type. Fourth one is reference type. And fifth one is service type. In this, what you are not aware of?
I.
Now I will explain, you will come to know. Okay.
Okay,
Why
ma'am.
why we are using all dialogue users and why we have other users? If we are mostly using dialogue users, what is the use of the other users? Everything you will understand now. All end users are the dialogue users. All the end users are dialogue type users. We are also dialogue users only, right?
Yeah,
Simply what
ma'am.
we can tell is, while log on into the SAP server, who can log on with user ID and password? Those all are dialogue type users. You got it?
Yeah, ma'am. I got it.
Logins into SAP with user ID and password, those are dialogue type users. Simple understanding. Okay, in order to understand simple, this thing you can keep it in your mind.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Then coming to that, the other thing what we have, system type users. What is the use of system type is here, system type and communication type both are same users. But then why we have two types? Because one is for one purpose and the other is for the other purpose. What is that? See, actually these two type of users are used to provide the connectivity with the system interactively. The system type users are used to run background jobs. See, what is the use of background jobs? Why we have to create background jobs? Any idea?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Ma'am,
Uh, yes,
can you
yes.
explain that second system users once again, ma'am?
Everything I will explain. Everything I will explain. Just I am writing. Once I complete, I will explain. Don't
Ah,
worry. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay.
See, time consuming programs we will schedule to background jobs. And then we have RSPTCDL. It's one of the standard program to remove all the temporary files from our SAP server. Okay. See, now I will explain.
Mm.
See, the first thing is what is the use of system type is actually the system type and the communication are same kind of thing. Okay, both used for system interaction. Okay, in order to interact with the system, we use this. Why?
Okay,
It
ma'am.
is used to run the background jobs. What is meant by background jobs is that the jobs whichever takes more time. For example, if we want to, for in my laptop I have 30 GB of storage, I want to delete it. Okay, in my laptop if I want to delete only, it will take lot of time. I am the
Yeah, ma'am.
only person who is using this laptop. Even only one person, that 30 GB is very high, right? High GB, if I want to delete it, it will take lot of time, right? Right or
Mm.
not? And in the
Yeah,
same
ma'am.
in server, there are lot of people using. Not only security people, we have MM, FICO, Basis, ABAP, the other teams, HR people, everyone will use that server. Right? If you want to delete anything in the server, it will take lot of time. If you want to delete any files that are not used, okay, if you want to delete it, it will take lot of time. If you do that in daytime, for example, in daytime, what happens if you do that, the other persons can't work.
Yeah, ma'am.
When we delete it, the other persons can't work because the system is running to delete the system, right? If I want to delete this file, in that place I can't delete the other file. I have to wait till this file gets deleted, then I have to do the
Okay,
other.
ma'am.
Right. In my computer only, I'm telling.
Yeah,
In
ma'am.
computer itself, if we are having these kind of things, just think about the server where hundreds of users are using the server. In that case, if you want to delete anything or anything, you have to schedule it. When you have to schedule it, you have to schedule in the midnight. Why? There will be more number of first shift, second shift, as well as general people. There will be comparatively less people working in night shift, right? In a
Yeah,
company,
ma'am.
1,000 people, almost 900 people will be working either in first, second, or in general. Only 100 people or 50 people will be there in night shift. It means that the work that happens on the server is less. That's why whenever if you want to delete huge number of files, we will schedule background jobs. Who will schedule this is basis team will do this. Okay, not we. Basis team will use this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So we will be giving the system type as to basis team users, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Whenever we
Okay.
create system user IDs, they will log in with that system user. We will not assign to the people. They will log in with this user type itself. Okay. They will log in
Okay.
with system type users and then they will schedule the background jobs. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
If
Ma'am.
Yes, those people will log in with the system type. All the basic
Okay.
users are also dialog type users. Okay. If
Okay.
they want
Okay,
to
ma'am.
remove all the temporary files at a time, then they can execute this program. If they want to delete few files, then they have to select and they have to do. Only this option is for if you want to delete all the temporary files that are in a server, then only this program will help us. Okay, not in all
Okay,
the
ma'am.
time, only when we want to delete all the files at a time, then only this will be useful. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Example, what we can tell is example. If you want to do it, I'll write this example so that when you see, you will get to know my explanation. As per
Yeah,
our
ma'am.
company requirement, I will run this background job around 1 a.m. Okay, is this clear?
If they require this type, they will raise a ticket or what, ma'am?
No, no. We will not be doing. Okay, basis team will do that. If they
Yeah, ma'am,
want
I got they will do, but we need to give the user as system type, no, ma'am. For that, they will raise a
see
ticket or what, ma'am?
in implementation phase itself, we will create few system type users.
Okay.
It is not separate one. While we
Oh,
in implementation state only, we will create it.
okay. Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Hmm.
I got it, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And one more thing, I'll just explain via diagram, which you can understand very easily. See, what happens is, from tomorrow, I'll take more presentation, application, and database layer. So whenever we send request, the request will goes from presentation layer to application layer. Inside of the application layer, what happens is we have dispatcher. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we have is dialogue work processor. This is not dialogue type. These are work processors. Okay, what I'm writing now.
Okay, ma'am.
Background. Then we have UPD. Then we have ENQ spool. We'll be having message server. And we'll be having gateway work processors. These many work processors we will be having. So yes, I'll explain. Right. See, the first thing is whenever, whatever the request is, if we are giving in the presentation layer, the request will go into this application layer and it will go to the dispatcher. Okay. Dispatcher, if it is a queue, if it is not a work process, it will go to queue and FIFO, which is not necessary to us. Okay. What happens
Okay.
is, see, When you click on enter, you will enter into your user ID, right? Because
Yeah,
that is
ma'am.
work processor. Okay. If you want to schedule the jobs, which is system type, you will schedule the background jobs, right? In this case, what happens is that first the request will go to this dialog type and it will check that it is not dialog work processor, it is background scheduling jobs. That's why it will
Okay, ma'am.
background work processor, and then from background work processor it will go to this database layer. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
I will attach the screenshot as well. If it is confusing, just let me know. I'll explain
No,
you again.
ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what is this dispatcher?
Which one?
Dispatcher,
Yeah,
you said, no, ma'am.
dispatcher.
What?
Inside of the application layer, we will have
Okay.
one more field called dispatcher.
Okay, ma'am. Got it.
Yeah. And one more thing I missed here in system type users, if you want to schedule any job, okay, you have to give periodic values. What is mean by periodic values is that we have to give start date and start time. Okay, because we are scheduling the job, it means that when it has to start and when it has to stop. You have to give start date and start time. Okay.
That start date and start time should be given by us, or the
Yeah,
basis time will.
basis.
Ah,
You have to
okay, okay.
understand all these type of users are there. That's why we will
Okay,
give
ma'am.
definition of all the
Okay.
type of users. Okay. And tomorrow starting 10 to 15 RFC connection and SLD configuration. It means RFC is nothing but remote functional call. You just listen, okay? I will explain.
Okay, ma'am.
It is user to provide. If you want, I can write the same notes. Wait, explain you. Again, no need to write. See, communication data type is nothing but if you want to set up any RFC connections or SLD connections, then we will use this communication data type. What is meant by RFC is that it is nothing but remote functional call. It is used to connect ABAP engine to ABAP engine. I will explain you what is that. See, SLD means System Landscape Directory. It is used to connect ABAP engine to Java engine. See, if you want to connect ECC system to the GRC system, then we will use this RFC. Okay, via RFC only we will connect ECC system to GRC system. You know what is meant by GRC?
No, ma'am.
So GRC is nothing but it is advanced features of this ECC. Okay, ECC security continuation is GRC.
Okay,
There
ma'am.
automation things we will do. Okay, like follow and system itself will take it. Okay, that is the advantage of GRC. Okay, so when
Okay,
you
okay,
want to
ma'am.
connect this ECC system to the GRC system, we will connect via RFC. So what happens? See, backend systems means as I told. R1, R2, R3, ECC, EHP, S4HANA, all are backend systems. Okay.
Yeah,
Front-end
ma'am.
systems are BI, GRC, CRM, SRM, NetViewer, Solman, and so on. See here, all the front-end systems are third-party tools. It means that each front-end system can handle separate work. So back-end systems are own tools of SAP. Okay, front-end systems are third-party tools. These are not owned by the SAP. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, if you want to connect, see, as I told, if you want to connect that security system to the GRC system, we will connect via RFC. If we connect via RFC, what happens is that if you do any changes in GRC, it will reflect in ECC. If you change it,
Yeah,
if you do any changes in ECC, it will reflect into GRC. Okay? Like that, the connectivity happens. So that's why the front end system, if you connect to the back end system, it will work as vice versa. Okay. The best example which I can tell you is we have Venkatesh, who is 60 years old, and he have two companies called Pharma and one supermarket. Okay. What happens at 16 age? He can't handle both pharma and supermarket company. Right? He will hire two people where Teja and he handle pharma company. And we have Sai around 27 age. He will handle supermarket company. What
okay.
happens daily? All the work Teja will pharma company related works will be handled by Teja, and all the supermarket work will be handled by the Sai. Who just tell me who is back end and who is front end system, like who is front end people and who is back
Teja
end.
and Sai are front end. Venkatesh is back end.
Yeah, correct. So front end systems, what happens? See, on daily basis, whatever thing happens, they at night Teja and Sai gives information to Venkatesh, right? Venkatesh, this is the income we got, this is the percentage, and here we got these many groceries, and these are the sold groceries, everything like that Sai will tell. And in the same way, Teja also, these many medicines we got, and these are the stock we have, everything he will convey to Venkatesh, right? On daily basis, these two people will connect to Venkatesh and tell what happened. Okay. In the same way, all front end systems should connect to one back end system through RFC or SLD. Any one we can do. End of the day, all front end systems data information will transfer to one backend system. Okay, this backend system backup will be taken by basis team. Basis consultant, I'll tell you, don't confuse. Basis consultant will takes the backup from one backend system only. See, if we want to do connection, this ECC to GRC or whatever it is, we will do. Security people will do via RFC and SLT. Once it is connected, basis will take backup. Okay, will take backup from one system. See, if we want to know information about pharma and supermarket, will you go to Teja and ask? Will you go to Teja and Sai ask information, or will you directly go to Venkatesh and ask information?
We'll go to Teja if we want for pharma company.
No, no. See, you have to go to Teja and again you have to go to Sai to get all the information. Instead of that,
Okay.
what you can do, you can directly go to Venkatesh and have information what is going in pharma and what is going in supermarket. This is easy, right? Instead of going to
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
people and getting information from one person is easy. So that is
Yeah,
why
ma'am.
if you want to take backup from any system, you will take from backup system, backend system only. Okay? It will be
Yeah.
easy. No need to go to that front end systems, get all the information and do. Instead, what we can do from one backend system only we can get all the required information. Okay?
Okay. Okay, mom.
Yeah.